I think I learned a few things about the rematch between Kovalev and Alvarez Saturday night. I'll start with Kovalev. This shows me that Kovalev, under the right circumstances, can still be a top level light heavyweight where he can beat a guy like Alvarez. What I learned from Alvarez was that he's not as good as, I'll put it this way, the victory over Kovalev is not indicative of the kind of fighter we think he was going to be, that he's going to be one of the top light heavyweights. I think he's competitive against a lot of top light heavyweights that are today. But I think he'll come up on the short end like he did against Kovalev. You know, Kovalev in the first fight was outboxing him until he got caught and fell apart, right? He just got caught with a good shot, went down, and the fight was over. Pretty much it was over from the first time he went down and got stopped. But in this fight, I think everything played out the way it should have played out in the first fight. Had Kovalev mindset would have been in the right direction. Having a trainer like Buddy McGirt, I thought was a positive for Kovalev. And you can see that he had Sergey on the right track, not getting into, unnecessary exchanges, just staying calm and never losing the plot, just outboxing. I even thought Kovalev took some power off those shots so he can get there faster and, land a lot of combinations. To the point where he was calm. He was so calm that I thought maybe it stopped him from maybe doing some serious damage, maybe getting Alvarez to go take a knee, hit the floor, or even a stoppage. But we don't know if that would have happened, and maybe that would just gave Alvarez the opportunity he needed to make Kovalev, go down again. But I have no problem with Kovalev being relaxed, outboxing him, fighting smart, and ultimately coming out with the victory. I thought basically he won just about every round. Maybe I'll give Alvarez. I can find like 2 rounds at most to give Alvarez against Kovalev. Going forward, who can Kovalev beat? When I say who can Kovalev beat at the light heavyweight division, I'm talking about the top guys, right? The very top fighters, guys like Vosdik, Bivol, Beterbiev, Marcus Brown, and even Badou Jack, barring that Badou Jack is not, so fucked up that from the headbutt that he's not able to fight like we're used to seeing him fight. Yes, he suffered a pretty bad loss to Marcus Brown, but that could be a bad night, or that can be what we expect from Badou Jack from here on out. Either way, to me, those are the top guys at light heavyweight. And I try to compare from what I saw from Kovalev Saturday night and what he can do with those guys now. Look, can he beat Vosdik? I think he could, but I would pick Vosdik to beat him. Can he beat Bivol? I think he could. I think he has a very good shot of beating a guy like Bivol, but I'll probably pick Bivol. Beterbiev, to me, that's a 50-50 fight. And from what I saw Saturday night, I would probably have to favor Kovalev over Beterbiev, and I would give Kovalev the edge over Marcus Brown, even though that would be a really good fight. And I would give him also the edge against Badou Jack. So if you're Kovalev, you're in a good position. Those are the top guys. And at least from one boxing fan, that doesn't mean that that's reality, right? But at least from one boxing fan, they see where you can have a good shot against the top fighters at light heavyweight with that performance against Alvarez. Considering everything that Kovalev was going into that fight, where there was these stories coming out about him abusing some girl, I believe she's a porn star. I'm not 100% sure. And him being sued for $8 million. He assaulted her. He got arrested. The whole nine. For him to keep that mindset, keep that steady cool that he had in that fight against Alvarez, tells me that under the right circumstances, Kovalev is still capable of outclassing a lot of these top light heavyweight fighters. He's got a lot of experience. He obviously has great boxing ability, and I still think he can crack pretty good enough where, you know, if you get too out of hand, he could hurt you. Yeah, I think Kovalev is still a threat after Saturday night's performance with this current top 5, top 10 light heavyweight champions and contenders. Anyway, that is my video. Peace.